Hi everyone. Today let's talk about this saying. If you see someone with dirt in their eye, check first. You may have a bigger log in your eye. So if you're familiar with that saying that's found in the Bible, so Jesus talks about, if you see something wrong in other people, check yourself first, right? So check first. Maybe you have the same defect, whatever it is, physical, emotional, psychological, anything. Check first if you have the same. Maybe we need to correct ourselves first. And maybe we have something more worse actually than what we see in others. So let's look at ourselves first, sort it out, and then we can have, shall we say, more experience to help others with that same issue. So that is interesting because, it's an exercise in humility, right? Don't just look at others, look at ourselves first, especially in the context of what is something lacking or what is something wrong, is there something that we need to improve on, right? So it's okay, right? We just want to make ourselves better, make others better, right? We love ourselves, we love others, and that's why, part of that is improving, for the better. So instead of having this as a negative thing, always critical and judgy, condemning, it can be positive if again we have the context of improving, right? So another thing is, well, um is the other person you're thinking of, are they even asking for your advice or your help, right? Because it's really off-putting sometimes to say, hey, you know what, you're that you're XYZ, you know. So did that person even ask for your help? It's a tricky situation, communication is two-way, right? Some people are more open to constructive criticism, or even if it's not constructive, even if it was really intended to, put you down, you can choose as the receiver of that. You can choose to take it constructively, right? What can I learn from this situation? How can I use it to improve myself, to make myself better, right? So it's really two-way. So whether I ask someone's advice or not, right? When I hear something off, first of all, is it true, right? Did that insult really apply to me, right? Is it really directed for me, and is it really true, that that issue, that criticism? And if it is true, then okay, then I will admit it, and then I will see how I can improve on that area, right? So again, if we are the ones seeing a literal dirt in someone's eye, you know you let us also discern if that person is willing, to receive, to be on the receiving end of maybe advice or a note, criticism. Interestingly also, what I'm noticing several times, those metaphors, I find that I see them also literally, like physically I experience some of those things. I've said that in some videos, like, the literal heart pierced with thorns. I've experienced that. I mean, it literally, it was really sharp, little sharp things, in my heart area, even though there I was not bitten by bees or anything. I felt that. In this case, right, just a few days ago, I did see someone, really very accusing, very strong, very, very direct. But then I'm thinking, this person, all the things that this person is saying, um, I would like to tell that person that, look at yourself first, it applies more to you than to the other people that you're talking about. And while we were talking, interestingly, there was really something in that person's eye, I mean, it was really solidifying. And uh, I found myself literally checking my eyes. Maybe I have logs in my eyes, maybe I have dirt as well, because I was really experiencing the truth, the literal truth of that situation, seeing someone with dirt in their eye, and then check myself first. Interestingly, I was not able to tell that person, hey, you have dirt in your eye, after checking myself. Why? Because said person walked off because they were offended, right? So, okay, I've had a lot of experiences where the other person walked off literally or virtually also in the group chat because they were triggered by something I said. But there are also times that I was the one who walked off or was offended, shut my ears, my physical and literal virtual ears. So yeah, that's why I'm saying, it is an exercise in humility. My mom also said before, say whatever you have to say it in a nice way, because otherwise the person you're talking to will just focus on how you said it, right? Even though that person really needed to hear it. Some people don't they will just focus on, oh, how rude are you, or how dare you say that, instead of admitting, yeah, yeah, there's something wrong, or I need to focus on this. Okay. I'm trying to be vague just to be general about it, so that this would apply to many situations, right? Again, it it really depends on you. It depends on the other person. It depends on the situation, whether you're really evaluating each other, right, for the improvement of both parties. Do you even want to improve or not? uh but going to the other extreme, right, when somebody, when you're eating with someone and there's dirt, or there's some food on their face, right, what do? Isn't it better to tell them immediately, to avoid embarrassing them further with other people, right? If this person would rather, have a clean face than not, isn't it better to tell them quickly and then, clean it, rather than letting them talk all over the whole day long, and then nobody told them? So that's it. That's one context where it's better to tell the person outright. Uh yeah, but that person might be offended with you, and so and so on. I repeat myself. So yeah, just sharing again, just a reminder, yeah, if we see someone with dirt in their eye, literally or metaphorically, let us check first for ourselves, right? Do we have dirt as well? Check, check, check. And then now we have even more, shall we say, experience. I'm not gonna say moral ascendancy, no. Yeah, we're all growing, we're all improving, so at least it is better to check ourselves first, preach to ourselves first, and then see if it is also helpful. Would it be better to tell that other person, hey, by the way, there's something in your eye, or there's something, that you can improve on? No, it's not always the case. Some people would not welcome it, right? So yeah, but for those who welcome, constructive criticism, for those who welcome self improvement, then congratulations, right? It's just embarrassing for the first minute when you address that situation, that issue, that challenge, and then you become better, right? So that's it. So, what would you rather be? Okay, thanks for listening. Bye bye.